Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and we are here this evening for another little craft along in aid of the hashtag Harvest and Home DP event. So I hope you are doing really well. I can see that we've got a few people in chat already. We have got Amy, hello. We've got Roxy, hello, hello. If you don't know, Roxy's just uploaded a little video, so when you're done with me, pop over and watch her video. We've got Serafina, we've got Sarah Rose, we've got the lovely M. So I thought I would start by showing you where I've got to with my painting. I'm quite excited that I'm exactly halfway. I've just measured it. So I've done 40 by 60 centimeters so far. It is an 80 by 60 in total. So we are exactly at halfway. I'll just knock things over, move it down so you can see the top of it. We've got our lovely clouds, and then going further down, obviously we've got the birds, we've got the butterflies, we've got the deer, we've got the lovely house that I wish I lived in, and then we've got just loads and loads of flowers and a bit of a pond here. This is going to be a little stone bench. So yeah, and yeah, I think that's everything. Got some water lilies. It's very lovely, and I'm having the best time working on it. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm now going to turn this back sideways again so that it is in a direction that I can actually work on it, because it's a little bit of a beast. So we just roll that a little bit. Or do I? No, I probably don't need to roll it actually, not just yet. Just need to reorganize my placement of everything and make sure I'm still sort of in frame. Let's move the ring light out the way. Oh, okay, so did I miss anything? No, everybody's just saying hello. Fabulous. As we did last time, I thought I would have a little look at my Everyday Magic book, which is where I've been taking some of the little interesting things about August and this time of year. But we have a little look at that. So today's one is to do with getting up early in the morning. So is less useful for me telling you now when, for those of us in the UK at least, it's 8 o'clock at night. But it says first light altar. Get up before the dawn and find out where the first rays of sunlight will enter your home. Create an altar to the sun there. Hang some tiny bells. Place sun-loving crystals and draw sigils in lemon juice. Then, when you need to clear the stagnant energies out of your home, you can wake early, light some incense, and ring the bells to draw in the glory of the morning sun. That one and the next one come from Mary Burkett. I thought I'd share the next one with you as well, so you've got something for tomorrow. And yes, I would love it if you lived in the house with me. It would be fab. I want one of these rooms in the roof that's got a nice little pointy window. So for the 21st, so something to do for tomorrow, we've got Magic of Lemon. The zippy scent of lemon can pack a powerful punch. Lemon can increase your vibration, lift your mood, and cleanse your space. Each morning when you wake, put a tablespoon of lemon juice in a small glass or dish on your altar, or on your bedside table, whatever you like. Take a few moments to enjoy the smell and to meditate. Focus on the positive manifestations that you would like to see in your life. Try a lemon-scented body spray and put lemon juice in your bath. I don't know about lemon juice in the bath. Maybe just because I know some people have sensitive skin. What I have done before, though, is a little bit of lemon zest in the bath. I find that works quite nicely. Obviously, you can have lemon tea, anything that's going to bring a bit of a zing, that's going to wake you up and bring a little bit of positivity. So those are my little magical tips and tricks for today, both of which came from Mary Burkett. And as I've said before, this is the Everyday Magic book, Pagan Book of Days, by Lucy Staza and a whole bunch of other authors, including me. So yeah, that is, how many authors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22. I think there must be like 40. Yeah, there's got to be more than 40, maybe even 50 of us. But yeah, I will continue sharing little tips with you as long as you want me to. The other thing I thought I would share with you today is I got a new channel mascot. So this adorable winged pussycat was made for me by the lovely Sarah Rose. And she's got a lovely little amethyst collar. Oh, I'm in love, honestly. And yeah, just need to come up with a name for them now. So if people want to leave some suggestions in the comments, or maybe I'll do a little poll and you can come up with some ideas. But yeah, I am super, super grateful. Sarah, I know that you're here in chat. So thank you. Thank you. I love it so much. Yeah, so I'm going to have a little collection of gorgeous things that people have made for the channel now. So you can sit alongside my other crochet creations. I've got a positive potato somewhere around here. Oh, I can't reach it from here. I've got my positive potato that Shaz made me. I'm gonna bring in. I've got my little cat that I made, the cat's protection felting thing. I'm just gonna have a little collection of felted and fuzzy goods for the channel. So I love it. They're gonna have to find a new shelf. I think a shelf just for them. But yeah, I'm so grateful, and I'm very jealous that I still haven't mastered crochet in the slightest. It is on my list. I will do it. Oh, so Lavina says, Sarah, you have quite the patience. It would be a big ball if I were to attempt it. Oh, I absolutely love it. Welcome in, Kim. Hello. So let's get some drills on this canvas, shall we? Let's work on another section. Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot you could knit. Yeah, come on then, you can knit me something. Make me things. Oh, right. I must say, the glue on this Dreamer Designs canvas, it is so, well, you can see by the ring light shining on it, it's so like thick and sticky. Not in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I'm really enjoying it. It is, yeah, but super sticky. We're going to go for this top end here. Let me see if I can put the camera somewhere where it's not too in the way. There we go. There's not too much going on with that section, but that's all right, because I would imagine that on a live I never get as much done as I hope to. Put you back down there. Just straighten this one up because this one has got a little bit squiffy. There we go. Right. Last thing to do. Sarah says the kitty did kick my posterior. I may or may not have almost finished it and then realised I needed to use a smaller hook and had to restart. Oh no. I wouldn't have even considered that hook size would make a difference. But yeah, I suppose it would make a difference to the holes in the stitches. Yeah. Okay. Get my little... Sorry, it's going to take me 15 minutes to get organised today. Right. We are ready to place some drills. Oh. And a tray. Pens. and some tweezers just in case. Okay, so with the event, I've been thinking, obviously we are coming a little bit close to the end now, and it's like it feels like we're just over halfway, but also we're near the end, because this is the third live, so I've only got one more live for this event. Which is, yeah, just because of the way that the Wednesdays worked out. So the event will end on the 31st, and then I will put out a call for anyone that wants me to have a copy or a picture of their work, whether it's finished or not, I don't mind. I will need that by the following Wednesday, so that I can do the video for the following Friday. So Friday the 5th of September will be the parade of, it's not finishes, but parade of canvases or crafts, parade of crafts, that's what we'll call it. So yeah, if you want to include what you've been working on, like I say, it doesn't have to be finished, and obviously I will put up a post to collect those pictures in for that. So right, what am I doing? Oh good, next door are in their car playing very loud music. I don't think it'll be loud enough for you to hear, but I can hear a thumpy bass. It's great. Oh, not helped by the fact that there's no other sound in the house, of course. Right, let me just fiddle about with my light a second so that I can see what I'm doing, but it's not blinding you guys. That is the one problem I do find with organising myself for a live. Is that I need enough light to see what I'm doing. But I also, it gets a bit reflective otherwise of everything. So, but I've tried, obviously a lot of people I know use light pads underneath their canvas, but that's not very good if you want to watch somebody work, because you can't really see what they're working on. You can just see sort of as bits get completed. Oh, already gone and got some putty on my canvas. Great start. So what else is new? Not a lot really for me. Oh, now there's a cat outside meowing. Yeah, there's not a lot new for me. I'm just trying to get through this month. I'm very aware that this month and next month is just like event, and then I'm sort of looking forward to coming out the other side of it, where I can just breathe a little bit. I have got, obviously one of the reasons for doing the event next month is that it's my birthday. So we've just made plans that we are going to go out for a meal for my birthday, which, whilst those of you that have known me for a while will know that the concept of leaving the house will fill me with dread, it is to a local restaurant that we know very well. We know the people that own it, or at least, well, I say we, my parents know the people that own it. So it's not quite so scary as, going into the town centre and just rocking up to TGI Fridays or something. It's a tiny little place, and I know that once I'm in there, be sat down and I won't have to get up for the rest of the evening. So there's that. And then I can roll myself out all full of food and go home and sleep. So that's the plan for my birthday. Lots of yummy food and then resting. but that of course means I need to make sure that I am on the ball with videos. I'm still waiting for a couple of things to be delivered, so I'm kind of hoping that those will come in next week, and then I can film unboxings and they will be ready to go. But failing that, I've still promised you guys a little bit of an update from the Retro Festival, so at some point I need to put that together. But whether that happens as part of another video or as a video on its own, I don't know that I've got enough to talk about really to make up a whole video, but we'll see. If you are a member, then firstly, Friday's video is already up. Enjoy. And also, the lovely Sarah, again, in addition to sending me fluffy cuteness, sent me some American snacks. So I'm going to do a little tasting video, and that'll go out as a members video, with us trying some of the sweets and stuff that were sent to us. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to. I'm not sure when that will go out. Oh, and witch casket video, for those of you that enjoy the witch casket unboxings, that will be out on Sunday. I haven't filmed it yet. I was going to film it earlier today, and then just there was not a quiet time in the house for me to do it. So it didn't happen. So it's still sat next to me, still wrapped, just staring at me like, open me, you want to know what's inside. So if I have enough spoons left after the live, I might do it tonight. If not, it'll wait till tomorrow. But that'll be a Sunday video. Oh, I knew there was another thing I had to say. I'm just catching up on chat. Don't do light pads. I'm a weirdo. To be honest, I don't really. I have them. But it's been a long time since I've had a canvas that's needed one. Yes, the other thing that I was going to mention to you all is dropping a cat. No, don't fall over. Those of you that remember last week, I unboxed my little capybara painting, and it, which was my first ever purchase from Vinted, and it had come without any drills. I got in touch with the lady selling it, and she's like, "Oh my god, I found them! They're at home. They'd fallen out." So she sent them to me. So I now have the drills. So yeah, so they're just regular drills. So yeah, I totally could have just done it from my spares, but I just thought I should let her know that she'd sent it without, and then she was just like, "Oh yeah, they're here. I'll send them to you." So bless her for doing that. It's very kind. It means I've now got a complete kit that I can work on at some point. That is not going to take long. I will probably just time lapse the whole thing and stick it up as a video. What colour am I doing? 3, the purple. 327. Yeah, so it's good to know that even if you, because that was my first experience of Vinted, and it's good to know that even if you have a problem, certainly in this case, it was very quickly solved, and yeah, sort of turned into a non-problem very quickly. If she hadn't have had them, I guess maybe I could have just asked for a little bit of a discount, but to be honest, it wasn't expensive anyway, and it was fine. It is a cute kit though. Oh, come on. Right. Can't seem to get into a rhythm today. So yeah, so that was that was my other bit of post that came, was the an envelope full of drills. Yeah, other than that, I've just been ticking along this week, really. Today I felt a bit like the Tin Man when I woke up, because I went out yesterday to get the parcels, and then yeah, so I woke up this morning feeling like I needed all of my joints oiling. So that was fun. But yeah, it's all good. I'm having, certainly so far, a good experience using the new rollator, which is helping with even like little things, like I was able to use it while like hanging the washing out and getting the washing in, that sort of thing, just to help me feel a little bit more stable on my feet. So that has been good. I keep eyeing up some very pretty, very expensive ones, but I don't really need another one yet. We will see. I'm not really strong enough for a manual wheelchair, so the rollator gives me the option of having somebody else push me, because it's a rollator that becomes a transport chair. So yeah, if I got any worse, then I would be looking at some sort of battery powered chair, and that's big monies. Yeah, there are some options there, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Certainly until I am able to leave the house a bit more, I don't think I can justify the cost of an electric wheelchair, because where would I use it? Roxy, you don't need to apologise, it's fine. You get your bricks in order. Oh. Yeah, so Roxy's starting a new project today. That's what her video is, unboxing that. Yeah, sorry, I feel like I had like a list of things before the live to talk about, and now my brain has just gone, no, can't think of anything. So hopefully some of you will have seen my bread recipe that I put up 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Last week, I can't remember. There was a bread recipe anyway, which went up for the event. And then yesterday, question mark, my days all run into one. I put up the sort of the companion recipe, which is for a herb butter. And I thought afterwards I probably should have said you can do it as like a herbed cream cheese as well. I didn't add that into the recipe, but yeah, it's very tasty. I'm going to have to try a sourdough at some point, because I've never done a sourdough, so that's on the list of things to try. Gonna have to get Dylan's advice for that one. It's fine, Em, don't worry. Yeah. What else is new? Oh, I think last week I had said to you about having having got the colouring books, but I was going to do a video, so that video is already up if you haven't seen that already, with the retro colouring books. They are fab, and I already want more. So yeah, that's up. In fact, that's something I could do a video on, as I haven't actually done one yet. Oh, a piece of trash. There's not been, you can see it's tiny amount of trash, but oh, that definitely counts. In fact, at least two of the bits in there is not really trash that's come from Dreamer Designs. It's where I've ended up with a square drill still in the bottom of one of these jars when I filled them up, and it's got sort of infiltrated. Yeah, I need to start doing more with my weeks, just so I have more things to talk to you about. Oh. And next month's lives will be slightly different because we will be doing prizes every week, so that's something else to think about. Those of you that are doing the PAM event, is that I will be doing the prizes on a Wednesday, using the trusty wheel, as we have done in the past. No sevens. Oh, right. Loads of this one. Right. I feel like August is a bit of a funny month for me, just because I'm like impatient for autumn already, but also I don't want to wish away the summer holidays for my son and have him like hurrying back to school. Although I think he's sort of looking forward to going back this year, because he'll be going into year 10, and that means no more doing subjects that he doesn't like. So he'll be doing his option subjects, which for him is religious studies, computer science, and a third one that I can't remember. Nope. Maybe, I think I had this before, and then I checked and it was only 2. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But yeah, but he's looking forward to it anyway. Oh, that's good to know, Rox. So Roxy's doing a Dreamer Designs canvas as well, for this event, and yeah, she said no trash for her either, really. No. If I wasn't making videos about diamond paintings, I wouldn't even bother keeping it, but it's nice to have a look at the end and be able to show you all sort of what you can expect, particularly with this canvas, because this is my first time working on a new Dreamer Designs canvas. My previous experience of working on a canvas with them, it was really trashy, like really, but it was square drill, so it's difficult to make the comparison. But it was a much older canvas. It was their older style of canvas. Yeah, it was square drills, and mostly the problem was what I call sort of hollow drills. not having any in front of me, I can't really explain it to you, but it's where if you look down at the drill, it looks fine, but if you turn it over, it's scooped out. It hasn't been filled enough. So yeah, it's like a hollow drill or a shell of a drill. A shell of a drill. I've just realised that the autofocus on my camera is probably causing problems because every time my hand goes in front, it like tries to refocus. So I apologise if I'm giving you all a bit of motion sickness. If I can figure out how to turn that off for the future, I will do. Oh, oh, it's full. Thank you. Water, yes. I should probably stop and have a sip, actually. That's probably why I'm jumbling my words around. So... Oh. Hi, welcome in to Vampire Crafts. I hope you are well. I am having a bit of a quiet day today. I'm not finding my flow when it comes to chatting in the slightest. Hopefully nobody minds too much. This is where I wish that I had some sort of music in the background during the lives, that you could just enjoy the music while I pottered about doing diamond painting. But because of the silly changes to StreamYard, you can't see chat properly. Oh, cup of coffee. Thank you very much. You off to work? Yeah, thank you. Well, good night. Don't work too hard. And right, that is the last one of that colour done. Oh, no, it's not. One more. There. Right. Oh, thanks, Rox. Roxy says it's lovely and relaxing. Come on. It's been stuck in the tray. There. Right, I'm going to stop for a second and have a drink. And then we will do, what's next? No B's, no C's, E's, no, G, H, J. We'll do J. Oh, I'm just looking up at chat, which means I've seen the little thing that says goal on my screen. We talked, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, about me not knowing what the goal thing meant on the YouTube live. And I had a little look at it. I can set a goal of my goal is to get, say, I don't know, 3 super chats in a live stream, and then I have to put like a what will happen if I get those 3. So it could be, say if I was like a YouTuber that never put her face on camera, then it could be if I get 3 super chats during the live, I will show you my face on camera, or I will eat a spicy chili pepper or something silly, or it could be, I don't know. So if anyone's got any ideas for things that we could include in future as like a rewards, I guess, or outcomes for if I were to set a target. I don't know if it's something that I'd want to do every week. Maybe like a once a month thing, perhaps. I don't know. But it might be fun just to have a little, like a challenge thing that I have to do if I hit the target. Yeah, I actually can't think of a single thing at the moment that would be suitable. But yeah, obviously nothing that would get me kicked off the platform. And it'd be nice if it was sort of relevant to what I normally do. I don't know. It could be, I don't know. If I hit the target, chat could pick my next painting project and my next diamond painting project for me. I guess that could be a thing. Or I would have to, I don't know. So yeah, so come up with some ideas for me, and then we can see. I don't want it to be too gross, but at the same time, it needs to be something where if people are going to be contributing money, then oh. Dyeing a bit of my hair, that could be an idea. Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. I'm up for a task like that. That's fine. God. Ooh. Oh. What have MR, no, this is P, no, Q, no, oh, M, I missed an M, there's only two though, sorry. Do a little dip and dot for those. Oh. So we're doing another cloud. This is a good cloud colour because it's not a white. It is definitely a grey. It is 762 if anybody's interested. So I don't know. The other clouds? Oh, there's not another cloud now. This is the last cloud. I think there might have been a slightly lighter bit over the other side. But Sarah Rose says, be careful, I've been known to talk to YouTubers with the power of a super chat. I'm open to suggestions. Anything to keep the lives interesting. When I'm not really interesting. I am very much kind of in awe of Willie Muse. If anybody likes like an essay channel or a movie review channel, check out Willie Muse. He does like a knitting time with Willie where he knits and chats about films or current events or stuff. And one of the things that you can do if you are a high enough level on Patreon, is that he will knit you. He knits like a patch with your initials on, and then that goes up on the wall behind him. And so I've watched it slowly grow over the last few years, with people's initials, people that have donated money to his channel, and I think that's pretty cool. And it's, you know, it's providing him with a really cool backdrop for his videos, and also it means that, you know, his fans are really like visibly appreciated. So yeah, I do like that idea. I could do little diamond painted squares for each of you that are channel members, and have that up on the wall, or just painted. Not necessarily. I'm not just a diamond painting channel. I keep telling people this, and then I go and say something like, "Oh, I can do a diamond painting," and it seems like that is indeed all I do. But I promise it's not. It just takes up a lot of my time because I do enjoy it, and it's definitely, yeah, it's popular. It's what people enjoy. When I've done other kind of speed paint videos and stuff, they don't do as well. So yeah, I don't know. It's there's a real mixed bag as to what people want, though. And I know people have said before, you've got, and I do agree, you need to make content that you enjoy. Otherwise, what's the point? But yeah, but if I can find content to, if I can find a way to make content that also makes people happy and makes me happy, then why not? I've got lots of kind of ideas in the back of my head that I keep thinking about. I wrote a book of poetry a little while ago. A little while ago, like 15 years ago now. Gods. Yeah, so and I always thought it would be fun to do that as like an audiobook so that people could hear how I imagined the poems being read, if that makes sense. Making an audiobook, like a real one, it's damned expensive, and not something that you can do without the backing of a publisher, really. And so I did think that maybe just doing that as a YouTube thing and putting it out as videos might be an option. I guess because they're a lot of them are short poems. Well, they're all fairly short poems and don't take very long to read. So it would be like a little shorts series, I guess. It would come under the Wordy Witch banner, the sort of my not quite a second channel. But yeah, I think there's maybe options there. And in fact, I'm sort of talking myself into it now, because doing it as shorts, it wouldn't really interfere with any of the main channel stuff. Because I have got myself very much into this rhythm of doing them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, and I don't like to mess with that too much. Mostly because I know I do better when I've got a routine. Even though my health doesn't always hold up their end of the bargain. So I have to stay a little bit flexible. But yeah, I think because I don't have like a day job or a night job for that matter, I don't have a job. That if I didn't have this, and if I kept this as being like a very casual thing with a, oh, I upload when I upload kind of idea, then I think it would be easier to not do it. And I know that this really does help my sanity, honestly. Yeah, when I say that you guys mean the world to me, I do actually mean it, because I don't know what I would do with myself on a day-to-day basis if I didn't have like a reason for coming on here and chatting to you, or just doing something. It's nice to have that kind of idea. But yeah, the only thing that may change, and this is only a maybe, is that I have been thinking, and I swear I say this at least once a year, I want to do more magic on the channel, more witchy stuff. Because it does very much take a backseat to the crafty stuff. And yeah, I'm supposed to be a channel of two halves. So I was thinking that, and again, nothing set in stone. This was literally a couple of days ago. I was sat thinking about things, and I was looking at future video plans, and I was thinking that maybe from next year I might dedicate, say, Mondays as like magical Mondays. So Monday's video would always be like a magicy video, and then Friday's video would always be a crafty video, and then Wednesday's live would always be crafty as well, probably, more or less. Wednesdays is a bit more variable, but yeah. And then Sundays will always, one Sunday a month will always be subscription box unboxing, whatever that ends up being come January. You've been answering millions of messages. It's all right. Oh, me answering your millions of messages, you mean? Right. That, I don't mind that at all. I like having you guys. Oh, I thought I was picking up a drill. No, it's a piece of lavender from when I knocked my flowers over earlier. Oh. Yeah. I've thrown myself off my train of thought now. Yeah. So possibly that's what we'll do. We'll do a magicy day and a crafty day, or a witchy day and a crafty day. Because there's a lot of things, in fact, even saying magicy Mondays is maybe a misnomer, because there's a lot of theology stuff around witchcraft and paganism that I'd like to talk about on the channel, that I don't want to start a second channel for stuff like that. I want to be able to just do it all in the one place, and then people can tune in or not as they wish, but at least if they know what to expect, then I think that helps in terms of like algorithm stuff. Because I think if people are expecting a video about crafting and then they tune in and they don't get a video about crafting, then they might not bother checking out the next one. So I think if I can be like transparent and open with people and explain what's going on, this is assuming it happens, but I don't know. I need to actually get off my butt and make some sort of questionnaire thing that I can send out to people and see what they want, because I suppose there is also an element of, if nobody wants it, why bother? But also, what if I want it? What if I want to make these videos? I've got a couple of like half scripted videos all about the the Wick and Read and Wheel of the Year. It would be a shame for them to go to waste. Also, that would give me a place to put a lot of the book reviews, because most of the book reviews that I'm asked to do these days are witchy books. So, or at least, historically mythological kind of books. Hey, Chef, welcome in. So yeah, I think if I can come up with some sort of schedule that keeps all of that happening, I don't know. Also, I have completely fallen off of doing my planner. I have actual blank weeks in my planner that I don't know if I'm going to go back and like back plan into them, because I hate that they're blank. In the past, when I've had a week where I've been ill, I've just sort of crossed through it and written like COVID or whatever, because I was too ill to actually do my planner. But I don't know what has stopped me from doing it recently. Because it's not that I don't want to, and I know that I am a better organized person when I do fill out my planner. So I don't know why I am struggling with it a little bit this year. I don't know. I think I need to reorganize my sticker storage, because I think that will help. Because I've got a lot of stickers that they're like hard to get to, so I don't bother. So I'm stuck with the stickers that are at the front, and then, maybe they're not the ones I want to use. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Amy. Yeah, I need to do what I enjoy. And I totally get that, but there is still an element of like, if nobody's going to watch it. Oh. Bring back the old YouTube where the algorithm wasn't quite so stubborn. Also, yes, make the videos that I enjoy, but I do have you guys that are channel members. I want to make stuff that's for you as well, because you are, and I still can't quite believe this of you all, but you reach into your pockets every month. And I am very, very grateful, because it's there. I still can't quite believe that people are willing to give me money to do this. And I will never be able to tell you exactly how grateful I am of that. So, if nothing else, I need to be putting out content that you guys like, because I want to make you happy. So anyway, right, hydration break. Okay. Oh, ow. That was painful. Yeah, everybody remember to hydrate. I'm using, oh, I don't want to spill it by tipping it up. I'm using my Arietta cup today with my little witch on it. Sorry, stupidly emotional. I need to stop. Saw myself out. Wow, has it been an hour nearly already of me just waffling at you? I'm so sorry. I will have some more cohesive content for you next time, I promise. Right. I am going to stay till I finish this section, but if people need to head off because they've got other lives to go to or something, or just other lives to live, then feel free. But I might as well stay and finish this section because I've yeah, I've not got much left really. And if I stop waffling and do more diamond painting, it'll get done even quicker. What was that? What else do I need? No. Oh, Amy, thank you. It is a cute cup, Sarah. Yes. On the other side, let me see if I can show you. Move the camera. Didn't it? No. Camera arm says no. It's now gonna right stay there. On this side, it says, "In a world full of princesses, be a witch," and then on the other side, it has a little witch that looks a little bit like me if I lost a lot of weight, and it has my name. And Roxy is still sorting out bricks. So you're not actually going to get to place any bricks tonight for your project. Oh. Thank you, Sarah. Stop being nice to me. I don't like it. I don't know how to deal with it. Not good at this. Sorry, I'm trying to find which drill color I need next, and I'm into symbols now. So, not that one, not that one, that one. Right, 4 of these. Yes, I love it when you can just pour out exactly the amount that you need. That's always good. That one's done. No green, no green, no arrows, no little up arrow. That one. We've got a little bit of this purpley tree. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I was going to say like maybe a wisteria, but I don't think they're self-supporting. I think they have to grow up a thing. I don't know. It's art. There's a purple house. It doesn't have to be realistic. There's not a lot of this colour. It's interesting, and I assume that, Roxy, your canvas is probably the same, but the picture kind of continues after the drills end. It's easier to see here where I've got my blue sky and then there's a strip of blue. And it's like the picture kind of carries on with no drills, which I kind of like. It's one of the reasons why I've not put washi tape round. At the bottom edge of the canvas, the glue does go more onto this area, but at the top they've lined it up really well, so there's no glue on this section at all. I need to go and look at chat. Oh, Roxy's got 3 layers done of her bear. Sarah, staying till I log off, fighting with a certain site creation site, which is surprisingly buggy and difficult to use. Yeah. Yeah, no washi tape, yeah. Yeah, that was I don't know if I've really missed it. It can get a bit annoying if it starts peeling up halfway through working on it, but yeah, it's nice to have no need of it. Right, that's that colour done. Oh, no, it's not. 2 more. 3 more, actually. I spotted another one. With all the purples in together, it can get a little bit difficult to see sometimes. And I've just spotted some question marks that I missed earlier. I hadn't done them at all. I just didn't think there was any. But I've just spotted them. So let's do those. They are a very dusty peach colour. But yeah, so yeah, with me being once I've obviously I was at halfway before I started this section. I don't know if I'm going to get this finished. I would like to get it finished because I want to be able to start next month's event with a fresh slate. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. But we'll see. Ooh, have I got more of those? Maybe not. Yeah, the actual house came so far has come together really quickly because, as I had sort of said when I let's just move that over there a second. When I was unboxing it, the house section has got a lot of line blocking, so that came together really, really quickly. And then you got like the sort of section of lawn here, like that was all one colour. That's like 3 colours in there. But then when you get to sort of things like the tree, it is only maybe 4 or 5 colours, but it sort of takes a little bit longer, even though it's not what I would really call confetti heavy. Because it's not like you're placing 80 different colours in the one spot sort of thing, which is, what there's been a couple of canvases I've done where every section seemed to have every single colour in it. And this is definitely not like that. Oh, sorry. I've put my phone in exactly the wrong place to film now. I'm going to keep bopping it with my pen. Let's just move you back a little bit. Must invest channel member money in new recording arm. There we go. What I think I need to do is I've got a second recording arm. It's the other side of the desk. It's what I use for ritual filming. When I'm on face cam is what I was trying to say, but that's not even the right sentence, but I hope you know what I mean. Yeah, front facing camera stuff. So it's what I use for that. So I should probably just swap the 2 cameras over. The reason why that one is at the back is because the that one's got a ring light attached to it. So this that I'm moving around with my light on is actually my other camera arm. So I need to get a fancy rig like Roxy's got. keep an eye out for it when it comes back in stock. Oh, stupid thing. Right, come here. But yeah, I guess at some point I should probably consider investing in like an actual camera to record with instead of using my phone. But I've got so comfortable using my phone to record now that, you know, the thought of proper filming sort of fills me with dread a little bit. Also, I think that would mean I would probably have to get a computer, and at the moment I do everything on my iPad. So yeah, I'm happy enough with how things are at the moment. I know it could be more professional, but at the end of the day, it's good enough. I think I'm getting to the point where I might need to refill my putty, but it's been like 2 days, so I think one of the reasons why I've not needed the one of the reasons why the putty has lasted so long recently is because of the heat. So it's in fact sort of too sticky to start with, and it's only after it's been in there a little while that it becomes sort of nice and usable. So that's why I've got 2 pens on the go, as well as the fact that that one's got a 9 placer and that one's got a 4 placer. I can sort of switch back and forth between them and see which one is best. Oh, somebody had asked me last week. I've literally just remembered about it. Somebody asked me last week where I got my metal tips from. Chef, was it you? I've got a feeling it might have been. I will find the link. I'm going to write myself a note that says tips link, and then I'll remember to find the link for them. But yeah, so those are the single placer ones, which I like because they're nice and skinny. Oh, whoops. Got too keen, spilled. Just a little bit though, not too much. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Dip it the way. Yeah, after the live I will sort you out a link. What do I need now? Oh, we're on to, I've got 2 colours left and they're both specials. So we've got, oh, they're both ABs as well. Yeah, I've got the lovely purple AB to do and the pink AB. So we do the pink one first because there's only a little bit of that. So pretty. And then the purple, which is a 208 in a purple. It's so pretty. Look at that sparkle. Got far too much of it out, but I don't care because I just like looking at it. Oh, right. Let's see. If I use a very gentle touch, I can still do this with my regular putty in my pen, but I do need to really concentrate on a gentle touch. So yeah, I did a couple of years ago, I did a video about best way to place ABs, and definitely if I'm doing square drills, I will still just go in with tweezers. But this putty, which is oh dang it, I don't have any that's still in its wrapper anymore. I'll find out which putty this is, because I've got the packet somewhere. I put it somewhere safe, as always. Yeah, I'll check what it is and let you know. But it actually is pretty good for AB placement, which I know a lot of them are not. Ordinarily, I would swear by just some dirty wax or old wax in a pen. And I've even done the water on a sponge method. That works really well. I know a lot of people these days are using the like air pens that I swear that they were originally designed to remove blackheads, but now they're being touted as diamond painting pens. I've not tried one. I just think they look suspiciously medical. So I don't know. I don't like kind of white noise. I don't even like the sound of the fan really. So I think having something that was mechanical while I diamond paint would be far less relaxing for me. Obviously everybody's a bit different. So what works for one person's not going to work for somebody else. But if anybody else has tried these magical air suction pens, do let me know. I know there's a few people that have done videos already, but for those of you that weren't here at the beginning when I was talking about sort of, you know, as we get closer to the end of this event, what I will do is I'm going to put all of that information into a post and I'll pop that on the Diamond Paint with Friends group and on the event chat thread in my group as well, so that people know what to expect. But as always, we're just going to keep it as simple as possible. And then, yeah, and then we'll be on to next month's, which does need to be a little bit more complicated, next month's event, just for the main reason of I need to know which people are UK and which people are US. So I think I'm probably just going to do some sort of Google Doc or email form, something, so that I can keep track of everybody, because I don't want people to miss out and then be upset with me. So give that one a little bit of a roly. So it wasn't a very exciting section to be doing this evening, but that's where we're at. What have we got coming next? Let's have a look. Just roll down a little bit. Oh. So our next section will be bit of roof, a bit of sky. Yeah, I think that's going to be a fun one. That's not going to take very long at all. So there's a lot of 9 in there for that blue sky. But yeah, so that'll be the next bit. And I'll work on that bit tomorrow. So thank you very, very much for joining me this evening. Get that silly light out the way. Gosh. Apologies for the rambly nature of my lives, although I think that's more or less what we've come to expect from me at the moment. If I don't have a proper structure to what I'm supposed to be talking about. If you come for a WIP, you will get the ramble rather than the chat. But yes, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you for staying a little bit later with me as well. It's always nice. I am going to leave you here. I will have another video for you on Friday, which is all about MosaiCraft. If you remember, as I say, it's already up, so you can go watch it now if you can't get enough of me. But also do check out Roxy's video that went up tonight as well. So then you can find out what she's making with her bricks. If anybody does fancy becoming a channel member and they're not already, it is from just 99 pence per month. Links down below as always, you know the drill. If you haven't already thumbed up the video, please do. It really does help and helps people to find the replay of this live stream. Which, if you are watching on replay, leave me a comment down below and let me know. Any other suggestions about the things I've chatted about this evening, you can leave a comment, you can email me, you can find me on Facebook. I'm everywhere, normally with the same name. So thank you very much. And until next time, stay crafty.